Alright guys, welcome to the first installment of story time. So today's video I want to talk about the time when a female, tried to physically fight me. So this happened, I don't know, it may have been about 5 or 6 years ago or so. And I remember it was my brother-in-law's birthday, and we decided to meet up, me and my wife, my girlfriend at the time, but now my wife, decided to meet up with my sister, my brother-in-law, and his friends at a sports bar. We watched the San Jose Sharks game. It was a playoff game, very exciting. Had some drinks. We weren't like messed up or anything, just had a few drinks. After the game was over, we decided to bar hop to another bar. We got to that bar and we were able to find a big table. I think it was about 8 of us. So after that happened, after about like an hour, I had to use the restroom. So I get up, I excuse myself, I go to the restroom, take a piss, wash my hands, go back to the bar. I think I order like a Heineken, another beer. And then upon returning back from the bar in the bathroom, I see some random women with a group of 8 people. Granted, these are all people that we know, with the exception of my seat. There's a random woman sitting in my seat. So apparently when I was gone to the bathroom, this lady decided to just sit there, even though my party told her that the seat was taken. She decided to sit there anyway, and my sister or whoever told her that's fine, but he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back in a couple minutes, which is me, and you're gonna need to move. And she's like, okay, whatever, just like ignoring. So what happens, I come back and all this is happening, I don't even know, and I see some random girl. So I was like kind of confused initially. Maybe it was like an acquaintance that somebody knew, but no, they were kind of, my sister was kind of looking at me like she just took your seat, and I told her to move and she wouldn't move. So I looked at her and I said, hi, that's actually my seat, if you don't mind moving. She says, yeah, in a second. And she kind of doesn't even make eye contact. She's kind of just looking at her phone. And this is really, really bizarre because it's a Saturday night. She's like by herself. It's not a good way to make friends. And she's taking someone's seat with a party of like 8. So I wait patiently and I stand right next to her, right by my seat. And she's sitting there just texting, ignoring me. And a good couple minutes goes by, maybe a minute and a half, can't remember. So finally, I just get a little bit fed up, and I say it with a little bit of authority, and I say, excuse me, that's my seat, you got to get out. And obviously it pissed her off. And the area that we were in, the downtown area, it's a little bit, I wouldn't say ritzier, but it's a little bit of a nicer neighborhood. And maybe she felt like she could just boss people around. And I have noticed this, especially like I think I was wearing I was kind of preppy looking. I was wearing like slacks, an Argyle sweater or something, and you can never judge a book by its cover. But I definitely do have a small temper if I am pressed for the situation. It's nothing to be proud of, but she thought that she could just just do whatever she wanted and we wouldn't do anything. But I said, get out of my seat. She stood up, started throwing up. I don't know if she was throwing up like gang signs. She was a little bit ghetto, and she's about to, what's up, Nish? Getting in my face, trying to fight me. She didn't swing at me, but she's getting kind of close. And as soon as that was gonna happen, I wasn't gonna hit her, but if she attacked me, I would have just defended myself. But as soon as it escalated, all of a sudden, I feel someone go like this, kind of grab me, and I turn, and it's one of the bouncers, and it's like this big ass like Samoan dude, and he's like, hey, you and me outside, come with me. So I'm thinking in my head like, are you kidding me? I gotta go outside. So I'm like, so at that point I thought I got kicked out of the bar. I'm just like, unbelievable, just because it's a female and a male when I'm the one that started it. So I walk outside with the bouncer, and I'm just like pretty pissed off. But the bouncer just looks at me, because I think he was watching the entire time, and he says, what happened? I gave him the whole spiel like I just told you right now, and he said, okay, actually this girl has caused problems in the past, I'm gonna kick her out. So I was like, cool. So then we go back in, and then he kicks her out, and he said, don't worry about her, she's caused trouble before. She tries to come in again, I'll kick her out. Sorry about that. And that was pretty much it. So there was no blows, you know, given back and forth. I will admit though that the bouncer wasn't there. This girl looked like she wanted to fight. So that's my 2 cents. I've never fought a girl before, but that's the closest I've gotten. I have wrestled 2 girls in high school. Maybe I'll save that for another video. So that's it. That's my first installment of story time. I'll be rolling out these videos every once in a while. Let me know if you guys like it. Give it a thumbs up or rate or comment, and I'll love to hear from you guys and gals. Have you encountered any males? If you're a male, have you ever encountered a fight with the opposite sex, or any stories? I'd love to hear them, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye. Totally road raging and on all the details, but he's screaming out all these curse words, expletives,